Greetings. Welcome to chapter 3 of Everything. I want to continue the discussion of the value of considering your life as connected to either everything or nothing. Some teach that the path to enlightenment can only be found in emptying ourselves of everything in order to be filled with the true light, the true path of enlightenment. I prefer the being filled to overflowing method of consciousness. I used to think differently. It used to be that I believed that I needed to empty myself of all the ugliness of who I was, or who I thought myself to be, then to try to fill up the vacant spot with meaning. It was very difficult for me to find anything to replace the nothingness that process created. If I had to become empty because I needed to become nothing, how could I figure out how to become something? If you could believe that you are everything, you won't look at someone who has riches as separate from you because you don't see the riches as anything other than something. They are not everything, except that they are everything when they include you. Because you see yourself as belonging to the everything, there is no feeling of insignificance, no jealousy of others, no desire to get more for yourself. The rich man's money doesn't make him special. How he shares it with the world is what makes him special. Your lack of money, if you are like me, doesn't make you special. How you share what you do have is what makes you special. And I suspect that you have some things inside of you that are more valuable than money. There are no specifics to everything, just as there are also no specifics to nothing. But the nothing brings nothing, whereas the everything brings everything. I am everything, then I associate myself with everything. Not this thing or that thing or the other thing, but this thing and that other thing. Everything. I think that people believe in their heart of hearts that meditating and believing that they are really nothing will help them find something that gives them purpose. But there's nothing there. If, however, a person can meditate on being the everything, then you are everything in any situation, any position in life, any association in life, any direction, any path, any location of mind or spirit or heart is everything. Heads up now. It can be hard to say that you are a part of everything because that can tend to make you feel like an insignificant part, as I spoke of in the last chapter, which is probably worse than feeling like no part at all. Or it could make you feel like the most important part. Be careful with that concept. If you are connected to everything else, there is nothing to compare yourself to. You are not the most, you are not the least. You are the. Humility and humbleness, misunderstood words that are meant to express nothingness, come from feeling like you are only a part of everything. But confidence and bravery, on the other hand, words meant to express your connection to your dreams, function more properly if you are everything, because you understand that you, including everyone else, are a part of everything. I am everything, you are everything, we are everything. Sorry that I like to quote John Lennon so often, but he was right when he said, I am he as you are me, and we are all together. Sure, I may function as only a part of everything. I could be only a cog in the wheel. I may not be the wheel specifically. I may be a cog in this world, in my flesh, my mental capacity, my philosophy on life, and whatever it is that I am. But because I am a cog on a wheel, then I am the wheel. I am everything, the whole wheel, because the wheel is not a wheel without the cog, and the cog without a wheel is nothing. I cannot exclude myself from being the very essence of the wheel. The wheel couldn't even be defined as a wheel without the cog. It would just be a circle. The whole and its individual parts function as everything. Now, can we separate all those examples and apply them to nothingness? Let's try. If you are nothing, the cog, even though it is attached to the wheel, is told it is nothing. Yet it is everything. Why is it nothing? If you are a nothing wheel, even though you have a cog attached, you function only in the ethereal world where wheels aren't even needed, and according to some modern day philosophers, the wheel doesn't truly exist. So in that world, you are irrelevant to everything. You truly are nothing. But here in the real world, you are a wheel, even if you are just the cog of the wheel. You are everything. You are not just a part of the whole, you are the whole. And if you are everything, then there is nothing lacking in you. And when I understand my connection to everything, I become a better cog, a better person. I understand more clearly that I can not only become a better person, but that I already am a better person. It is how I was made. I was made to fit into the wheel of everything. I like the biblical expression, the branch can't say to the limb, I have no need of you. Unfortunately, we live in a world that tries its damnedest to make us nothing. And we try our damnedest to not resist the world. But you are, I am, we are everything. The everything only breaks down when I have this mental incapacity, this philosophical concept that I am nothing. Everything that I am defines me, not everything that I do, not everything that I think, not even every way that I act is essential to being everything. I have to use my fingers and my hands to figure things out. They say I am tactile, which means I learn best by putting my hands on a project before I can figure it out. But the only way I can really understand the idea of being everything is to take my hands off, to not feel that I have to do something. It's already done. I am already everything. All I have to do is be. That's why we are called beings and not know things. Well, next week I'll finish my thoughts on this subject. Then we're going to jump into what I call the big bowl of everything. Until then, thank you for listening, and I'll see you next time on Everything.